And today I have asked you to do something that I normally would never ask you to do. And that, my friends, is to assume. So yes, I'm going to be addressing all of your assumptions about me. I just went on Instagram, if you're not following me, link in the down bar, and ask you guys just to write something that you would assume about me, just based on following me on my YouTube channel, whether you've been following me for 2 days, 2 years, I would say 2 decades, but I'm not that old. I mean, I am 2 decades old, but I have not been on the tube for that long. Or even if you're just following me on social media, what do you think about me? Because it's interesting, you know, as real as I try to be on YouTube, you can't help what people might think or assume, and that's the purpose of this video. It's going to be super duper real. I'm just going to be 100% honest, even if it's not going to make me look good. I've read a couple of them, but let me go pull this up. I have so many here, so I'm not going to be able to go through all of them probably, but we're going to be going through a lot of them, guys, and it is going to be so riveting. I see this one right here, that you want to go on a date with me. That is not the case. The very first one is that you were a party girl in college. That is interesting. So I would never consider myself a party girl, like, because I think when you think of party girl, you might think like, oh my gosh, like drugs and blah, blah, blah. Okay, I've never done drugs in my life, never smoked anything, but yes, I did enjoy going out every weekend and a couple of nights during the week. I was kind of like, there's like a, I don't know what to call it, like a set group of people that you'll always see out on the weekends, like you guys you're just the going outers, kind of that type of thing. Like, yeah, I was a part of that. I was out every Friday, Saturday, sometimes Thursdays. I did dabble in the alcohol. I am Irish, but I just would not call myself a party girl because another one that I read was actually a couple of them where you had a really good GPA in college. It's funny that people could assume like two kind of opposite things, and that is true. I'm kind of a nerd. Like, I would never let myself get bad grades on anything. I finished with a 3.6 GPA, which was kind of a lot lower than I had carried all throughout college, but toward the end, honestly, I kind of started not caring as much, which sounds bad. I only had 2 B pluses my entire college career, which was Shakespeare, and I think this other class. I'm pretty sure I got another B plus, but yeah, my point is, like, I always worked really hard, studied hard, made sure my essays or papers were like good, and I kind of did slack off at the end, which is what made my GPA a 3.6, because for a while it was a 4.0. And that's, yeah, just the little nerd in me. But then I also do have the let's go out and have fun in me. So yeah, I'm a little bit of both. Definitely wouldn't consider myself a party girl though. You will move back to New York in the future. So for those of you who don't know, I'm from New York. I'm currently living in Dayton, Ohio because of my job, which I'm a TV reporter at the Fox and ABC affiliates. And the answer to that is no, not necessarily. Like, that's like not, it's not in my cards, but it's not in my cards. Like, nothing is off the table for me, I've realized, but my goal, which you think is, oh my gosh, just get home like Buddy the Elf. No. I assume that you didn't have braces. What are you trying to say about my teeth? But no, yes, I did have braces, but fun fact, I have never liked my teeth, even with braces, like after braces, so can't win them all. I assume that you are OCD, and with certain things, yes, I definitely can be. Like, if I have people over and they start making like a mess of my apartment, and when I say mess, I don't even mean mess, I just mean like leaving things places and like not picking up after themselves, like it drives me insane. When I was little, I really do think I had OCD, like I really do. Now it's just like I have tendencies of just being very neat, organized, and I just need, especially in my living environment, to just be like nice. You have a million friends because you seem so friendly and easy to talk to, and not at all. I have a lot of people that I'm acquaintances with who I talk to all the time and, you know, like that type of stuff, but I've always been the type of person, like, I consider friends like friends. I can count my friends on like, it does dip on two hands. I was gonna say you can count them on one hand, but maybe kind of 1 or 2 hands, basically. I don't really consider many people friends. That's not a bad way. That's not a bad way. It's just like, to me, the word friend like means a lot, I think. That you never had an awkward stage. The person who wrote this is my neighbor since I was 5. She knows. Let me just post a picture here. Yep. Everyone bask in it. I had the most awkward stage a human can have. Truly. I think it did wonders on my resilience. Yeah, let's go with that. You're very outgoing. This is a funny one because yes, I'm outgoing. You can obviously see me if you see me on the news and you see me talking, like, okay, yes. But at the end of the day, like, I truly think I'm an introverted person. Like, I am outgoing and I'm not shy, because shy, when I was little, I used to be shy. I used to be so shy. Like, I was like scared to talk to people. You see me on the news. Like, my entire job is me showing up to work every day, meeting new people, and then just spending like hours with them and entertaining them and talking to them and being on camera with them. And I like love it. And I'm weird and I don't really even think twice about it. I can go up to a stranger and say anything and I really would not care. But I'm not like loud. If I'm in a group setting, like with a whole bunch of people, like I don't like to be the center of attention. I don't like to be the center of the room. I don't like to be the loudest person there. Like a lot of times, quite honestly, like this is since a while, I'm just to myself. Like I consider myself an extroverted introvert. For a while, like I knew I'm both introverted and extroverted. I wasn't sure if like I'm an introverted extrovert, but I truly do think at the heart of it all, like I'm introverted, but I just also happen to love like talking sometimes and just, you know, being weird. I don't know. You talk with your TV voice all of the time. No, that is not, if I'm not recording, I literally can't do a TV voice. People say I have a TV voice, and I don't think I do, guys. I mean, maybe I'm covering serious stuff a little bit, but I don't know. I don't know. You're always happy and your life is perfect, and absolutely not. Like, honestly, not even close. I know it can very easily seem like everything's rainbows and butterflies all the time, especially on YouTube and social media, but I can guarantee you it's not at all. I mean, I have bad days. I have days where I'm like, you know what? That kind of sucked. But I do try to keep it as positive as possible and kind of just get over it. It's hard though, you know? My life is definitely not perfect. I assume that you ate oatmeal today. That would be a very accurate assumption. The person who wrote this was a producer who used to work at my station. I miss her. I haven't seen her in so long, but yes, I eat oatmeal every single work morning. It's easy for you to wake up so early in the morning. Sometimes you're wide awake, and yes and no. Another one was that I'm a morning person and I've always been a morning person, and yeah, that's the case. I'm more of a morning person than a night owl. I'm most productive in the morning, not at all at night. But, you know, waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning for my job, not easy. My alarm goes off, I wish it didn't. However, I think I just have like the morning mindset where, no, I won't just lay in bed. I've never been like an alarm snoozer or anything like that. I will be like, my alarm went off, boom, I get right up and I get right at it, because there's just no point in waiting for the inevitable. It just seems more painful the other way around. That you're the kind of person who gives a lot of value to friendships, and that is absolutely true. You know, throughout my 23 years of life, I have had terrible friends. That sounds very contradictory, like how can you have a bad friend? Why would they be your friend? But exactly, like I don't know, like when you have a friend for so long, like you don't even realize the way they treat you sometimes. I've had like really like just not good friends at all. And that's why I guess I said earlier, like I don't consider myself to have a lot of friends, because it means a lot if I call you a friend. You're always on top of everything and have to give more than 100% to work. And that is kind of true. I think I've always been that type who, like, if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. And I try to go above and beyond, but sometimes it's not a good thing. Sometimes it's like too much. It's like, just chill out for a second, you're good, live your life, have fun. I remember my mom would always have to remind me to like have fun, like stop working and doing this and that. You were popular in high school, and no, I would not consider myself popular at all. Like, I went to an all-girls school. It wasn't like Mean Girls. Like, there was no like social ranking. It was kind of just, you had your friends and that was that. Like, I had my group of friends. We were close. I think I was well liked. Like, I don't think anyone hated me. I was never in drama. Like, there were some girls who were like consistently like in drama kind of, you know, involved in it, and I never was. I know I got 2, so like some of us get senior superlatives, like you vote for, I think there might have been like 30 in the grade, and I won best writer and best makeup. So I was not like life of the party or anything like that. Like, I think I was just a normal nice girl who people knew. I don't know. I assume that you do Zumba or some type of exercise class. False. I like working out like by myself or with a workout partner. I don't like working out in groups. I just don't like it at all. Your family has always been financially stable, and that is true. I never grew up rich. I didn't grow up with a whole bunch of like designer things or anything like that, but I always grew up with, you know, all of my needs and a lot of my wants. Very, very fortunate. My family, I feel like, we're more into experiences. Like I was never like shortchanged an experience. Like, oh, we can't afford that. You know, we went on vacations every year, but we didn't drive like the nicest car or wear the nicest clothes. I feel like it's the exact way that I would want my children to grow up, kind of. With some changes, of course. You have zero drama in your life. You have such a positive aura, and pretty much, yeah. Like, there's really no drama in my life. I was never like the drama type in high school or college. Like, I just never was involved in any of it. Like, it's just so pointless to me. I feel like I was always just focused on myself, which kind of, that sounds selfish in a way, but it's like, I feel like you have to put your time into something, right? Like, I think that's how girls, I mean, it could be guys, but a lot of girls get involved in drama. They just have nothing better to do. For me, like, I always had this, YouTube on the side. Like, I didn't have time to be like, oh my god, like, Kate said this. Like, so I think I always have just not been about the drama. You're always so optimistic, and this is kind of false. So yes, I'm optimistic in the sense that I hope for the best. I try to have good vibes and, you know, see the best in people and all of that, but I also am very realistic. I don't give myself false hope for things. I plan things out of my head, like, okay, I probably won't get this or won't do this, to the point where sometimes it actually is pessimism. So I'm not always optimistic. I try to be in one sense, but I'm not always. Like, I am naturally very realistic. You are high energy, but when you run out, you're out. And that is actually pretty true, because being a morning person, you know, I'm up, I have a lot of energy, but when it's like 9, 10 p.m., your girl is out. Yeah. You've never gotten drunk. No. You seem like you never get angry all that much. That's not the case. That's not the case. I get angry, but I think I let things like brush off my shoulders. Like, I'm not the type of person like where something will happen in public with just a random stranger and I'll just be like fuming. Like, if a complete stranger is rude to me or mean to me, like, it just doesn't affect me that much. Like, I kind of think for a second like, wow, that was not pleasant. But I truly like do think like that sucks for that person that they're not pleasant. Like, which I think a lot of people should like try to train yourself to do. Like, I naturally feel sorry for people just because that's, what the heck, what's wrong with you? You never went outside of the house in your pajamas before. That could not be any more false. In college, I lived in my, like, I would walk to class and go there in my pajamas. If it was like an 8 or 9:30, like, and obviously I'm not gonna go there at like 6 p.m. I'm not like a bum. But yeah, an 8 or 9:30, I did not even get ready for class. I rolled out in one of my pajamas. I was that girl. I have no problem going out in sweatpants nowadays. Like, I literally just, it's comfortable. I care about comfort more than anything. I would assume that you were in a sorority in college. No, not at all. And like, I understand that sorority stereotypes are not true. I'm not trying to say that, but if you do have like the stereotype of sororities, if you picture that as like stereotypical as possible, I'm the opposite of that. You always have to have a full face of makeup on in public. No. I really, unless I'm like doing something, I tend to not even wear any. I literally don't care if people see me without makeup. Like, to me, I look like me without makeup. To me, like, this doesn't even look like me. In college, I wouldn't wear makeup to class. Like, I'm not the type of person who needs makeup. I love it. Like, I think it's cool. I'm like, awesome. I kind of look alive. This is nice. But I have no problem going out without makeup on. This is actually the most in my entire life I've ever like worn makeup. Think about it. I'm a TV reporter. I'm on TV, so no duh. So I'm wearing it Monday through Friday, which is crazy because back in college, I would just kind of wear it on the weekends. So this is crazy. But, you know, I put it on so early in the morning, I pretend it's not even happening. You have ADHD, extra hyperactive type? No. I've never been diagnosed with ADD. I can see why you might think that, but no. That you secretly have a boyfriend. Ooh, I get to get a couple of these, and there's no secret. I do have a boyfriend who you guys will be meeting in a video soon. All right? He's a little camera shy. It's okay. We're gonna get him on. I'm gonna make sure it happens, all right? Let me know if you want to see that. I think you are tall. By the way, I love your channel. And another person said, I think you are short. I'm not tall at all. And people always make fun of me for being short. I'm literally not even that short. I'm like 5'4", 5'5", and that's not even that bad. But even when people meet me in real life that have like watched me on the news, they always say I look shorter in person, and it's annoying. Like, what? It annoys me. But I guess to some people I'm considered short. You always wake up happy and energized? Oh no. Could be high maintenance. I don't consider myself high maintenance at all. Like, I am very just like low key. Like I said, a lot of the time I'm not wearing makeup. I like to be like, you know, clean. I enjoy certain things, but I'm the type of person, like, if my nails aren't done, that's totally fine. I like when they are, and I can't wait to get them done in a couple of days, but especially where it would concern someone else. So like, yeah, I have my own little regimen that I like to do, like with my skin and showering and all of that, but it's just like, that's just like kind of like me, my little area. Like, no one else, I'm not the type of person who's like, oh my god, people have to do this and this. That's not the case at all. Nobody dislikes you. Alright, check the comment section of any one of my videos, and that should do the trick. No, I really don't get that much hate on YouTube at all, which I'm thankful for, but there certainly are people who do not like me, and there's really like no reason. To me, as long as I know I'm not doing anything wrong, I'm not hurting anyone, I'm not a bad person, you cannot like me, and there's just like nothing I can do about it, so it doesn't really bother me. You are vegetarian. This is absolutely false. Chicken is life, and it always will be. I'm sorry. You have a very strict schedule when it comes to going to bed, and that is absolutely the case, and this pretty much is how it always has been for me. Like, in high school, I had a bedtime. Like, I was a 15-year-old with a bedtime. My parents just always valued me getting a lot of sleep. It was very annoying at the time, but now I totally get it, and I like really do make efforts to try to get at least 6 or 7 hours of sleep a night. Like, I fail with the 8-hour thing. Like, it's a failure. Like, I'll get into bed at 8 hours. Like, that's fine, but I'll lay there for quite a bit of time or listen to a podcast. So I definitely make sure, like, just try to shut everything off and shut everything down, like talking to people and stuff by 6. Oh, because yes, I wake up at 2 in the morning, so I go to bed before most children. It is wonderful. You find public speaking easy. At this point in my life, I would guess, yeah. Public speaking wouldn't really be that difficult to me unless it's a topic that I know nothing about. In that case, please send help. But yeah, those are all of the assumptions that I'm going to answer. You guys sent in so many though, and I freaking love you guys, especially on Instagram. I don't know, I love my Insta peeps. So if you're not following me, link in the down bar because maybe we can be pals as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope I kind of shattered some assumptions about me, showed you guys my true colors a little bit more. And yeah, that's it for now. What was that? That's it. I can never end videos nicely. This is just amazing. But I'm gonna go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you later.